Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
Well, we got a bit of a taste of what's to come later this week, a little bit of rain, and we've got some more in the forecast.
Yeah, in fact, we've got a lot more. This is going to be the most consequential weather maker we've had, certainly early in this new year. But for a while, we've not had a big rainmaker coming on through. This one appears to be breaking that trend for us as of late. This is the next system we've been telling you about arriving on Friday. There is going to be widespread rain and storm activity that will move through with this. Possibility for a few stronger thunderstorms, although the fact that rain may be persistent much of the day Friday may limit that overall potential, but it is something that we will keep an eye on. And heavy rain is looking likely. I think that'll be the impact that most of us see. We need it, though. This is not necessarily going to be enough to cause major flooding problems around here, but hopefully we'll make a dent in our growing drought conditions, which have been worsening here in recent weeks. Let's talk severe weather potential first. This is the latest outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. And I certainly think areas back into Mississippi, Louisiana on Friday will have a better opportunity for seeing some stronger severe thunderstorm activity. But portions of northwest Alabama do continue to be in that outlook for Friday. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that for you. But again, for a lot of us, it's just going to be persistent and widespread rainfall and perhaps some heavy rainfall that comes through as well. This is the rainfall forecast starting late Thursday night and continuing through probably around midday on Saturday. And we could be talking a good 2 to 3 inches of rainfall widespread across the area. And there could be some spots that pick up a little bit more than that. So I think that's going to be the biggest impact that we get out of this, but we'll also watch for the possibility of maybe a few stronger thunderstorms. The overall setup, though, at least at this point, not real impressive, but we're keeping an eye on that as the new information comes in. Right now, though, there are no weather problems. 31 Triple Doppler is clear, at least from rainfall. We'll be monitoring for perhaps some fog development overnight tonight, as we talked about earlier. If we do see some reduced visibility in the morning, meteorologist Grace Anello will be here to tell you about it and where that may slow down your morning commute. Otherwise, out the door on your Wednesday, likely dry for most, although within some of those fog areas, there could be a little mist or drizzle. Lunchtime tomorrow, we're still mainly overcast, but the clouds will break somewhat tomorrow afternoon, allowing for at least some glimpses of sunshine before they fill back in again Wednesday night into Thursday morning. May have some more fog at that point as well. Through the day Thursday, cloudy skies, but limited on rainfall, and even on into the beginning of the day Friday, this is going to be the start of this next system. Early Friday morning, 6 a.m., started to see some spots of rain developing. That will increase through the day on your Friday, and again at times some thunderstorms and some bands of heavier downpours will be taking shape here across the area. This will likely continue into Friday night before we start to taper the rain chances off from west to east, heading through the morning hours on Saturday. Your lows tonight falling back, low mid-50s. Tomorrow will still warm even with limited sunshine, climbing into the 60s by 10 o'clock in the morning, and once again quite mild tomorrow afternoon for early January. We're talking upper 60s, maybe even hitting 70 around Gadsden. Here's a breakdown of your Wave 31 Storm Tracker 10-day forecast. Again, rain will be limited until Friday, and it's really going to ramp up in a hurry and become widespread and perhaps heavy at times with some storms coming through as well. That'll persist into Friday night and into Saturday morning at least before drying out Saturday afternoon. Behind this system, we will drag in, we'll say, some cooler air. I won't necessarily say it's going to get super cold behind this system, but definitely will feel a lot more like January with highs heading into next week, upper 40s, low 50s, and morning temperatures back down in the upper 20s to lower 30s.
Well, hopefully, even though it'll be a bit cloudy and maybe a little bit of rain later in the week, everybody can get out and enjoy these warmer temperatures.
Yeah, we'll have that at least for the next couple of days before that rain sets in Friday. Yeah.
All righty, Jeff, thank you. And we'll be right back.